Thanks. Hi, Janelle. How are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. So, we are here today to talk about Big Brother, your time Big Brother, the
Yeah,
current season, and also your partnership with gamblingsites.com.
yeah.
Awesome. So, let's start off. Before the Big Brother 27 premiere, you kind of tipped off fans on X that Rachel may be the mystery house guest. What was your reaction to finding out that she was, in fact, the mystery house guest? And how do you think she's doing in the game so far?
Yeah, well, I knew it. I mean, when they let the clues, they released that to the potential, like, people that watch it. That's when I thought that she could be on the show. And so I called her 6 times and it went to voicemail. So there was no question. I was like, she's on the show. But then Brendan tricked me and he was like, Janelle, it's Rachel, LOL. Don't be mad, but I was flying to North Carolina to take care of dad. And I'm cleaning right now, but I'll call you tomorrow. And so then I believed it.
Hmm.
And then I was like, okay, 2 days went by and I was like, let me call again and went right to voicemail again. I'm like, oh my gosh, Brandon's lying to me. He could probably text me from a MacBook or something. So yeah, I mean, I knew and I was super excited for her. I think it means so much to her to come back. I know how badly she wanted to come back for the last All Stars. She just wanted that so bad, more than anything. And so this is great. And I'm really, really happy for her. And I think she's doing amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, who in the BB27 house, who do you think is kind of playing the best game right now? Who are like your current winner picks? And who do you think is playing the worst game? Who's in danger of going home? Kind of your overall thoughts at this point.
Well, it changes so much week to week because last week I was like, oh, Zach and Vinny, one of them's going to take this. But like, wow, Ava did the right thing. So now I'm like, if one of them leaves, then that opens up the game for a lot more. I don't know. I mean, I think there's a world where Keanu can turn it around to get more people on his
Yeah.
side. And he can get people like I think he's doing a really good job of that. I feel like he's one of those players where he has something about him that is trustworthy. He is a good person, and I think people are starting to see that. And I think if he continues, I think he can go far. I love Kelly and her gameplay. I think that we've seen the very foothills of the beginning of her being a comp beast. She's so good under pressure that is going to translate really well into more competitions. All she needs is just more competitions, and
Mhm.
she's going to do really well. So I think both of those are, they're doing better and better. If you would have asked me last week, I would have said Vince is playing the best game.
Yeah.
But with Rachel in the house, she's going to be very vocal about seeing what game he's playing.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny, it's so clear that he's running stuff, and it seems like
Yes.
she's the only one that really sees it. So,
Thank God.
yeah, thank
Thank
God
God
she's
she's in
there.
the house.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, it's so true. Big Brother fans, always talk about this divide between like the old school players and the new school players. What do you think is the biggest difference in how like people used to play versus how they play now? And what advice would you have to like a new school Big Brother player?
Um, I think that new school is very, kumbaya and like they want to be collaborative rather than clashing. It's like a
Mhm.
generational thing. Like in general, Gen Z and like really young millennials are just like so focused on social media and being collaborative thinking, right? And working together as a group and all of that stuff. Whereas old school, that divide is very much like we didn't have any social media, so we don't really care what you think, and we'll tell you to your face what we think.
Mhm.
Don't care of the repercussions. Not trying to be, sell Triscuits on social media. Just trying to win a game. So it's just a lot. It's a mentality thing, really.
Yeah, that's so true. Also, I think like, there's so many more fans that play now, and so they're more
Mhm.
like afraid of what they'll look like on the show
I
that they
know.
love and all that. Yeah, they're
I
definitely
know.
scared. Yeah.
So scared, which it
Yeah.
it can be very boring if that happens.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. Yeah, what do you think about this BB blockbuster twist? It's sort of
Yeah.
like a way to almost like limit the backdoor method, which I think has been kind of overused in recent years.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, do you think it's like a good addition to the game? Do you hope they keep it? Or what are your thoughts?
It's great because I didn't like how comp beasts were just going out of the game. Like, oh, there's a big burly man, I'm going to put him on the block. I'm not even going to put him on the block. I'm going to backdoor him. It's nice to see people have a chance to fight.
Hmm.
But I think the back door is kind of a dirty
Yeah.
out, right?
Yeah.
Um, not as it's not as fun. It was fun in the beginning, like season
Right.
5 when it came out. Sure, oh, I'm gonna back
Totally.
you. But now it's like I like seeing people compete. It's a competition show.
Hmm.
So to see that, I think it's a really good element for the show, and I really enjoy it as a fan watching that. I will give up my live HOHs for that.
Yeah. Right.
Worth
Right.
it.
Yeah.
It's worth it to me
Yeah.
because I get to see that. And so
Yeah.
I'm good with it. I love it.
Yeah, I feel like, when you were starting out on Big Brother, like, even though the back door was there, people like they treated it with respect. Like they didn't use it
Right.
much, but now it got out of control. I agree.
Totally.
Yeah. So recently in, recent years, we've seen you do other reality shows. You did Snake in the Grass with Rachel, you did The Traitors. Are there any other reality shows you have your eye on that you want to compete in?
I've never really been one to be like, oh, I can't wait to compete on this new show. I just haven't. When I originally started doing Big Brother, it's because I enjoyed the show and I wanted to win. And I've said no to a lot of TV shows, even in the past 10 years. And I've said no to things that are just something that I resonate with, that I think is something I would like Snake in the Grass. I did that with Rachel. I love that show. And I love Traitors. Like it's such a great show. So I don't know, if something amazing comes along, we'll see. But I'm not like I don't do TV for a living for sure. Uh,
Real.
it's more of a hobby.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And speaking of traders, I have to ask because we have season 4 coming out.
Yeah.
Ian's gonna play, Tiffany's gonna play. Big Brother players have such a hard time on the traders. Like, what do
Yeah.
you think about the show makes it difficult for these like Big Brother legends to succeed there? And from your experience, what game did you find more difficult to navigate?
Yeah, well, I think it comes down to it's not that we wouldn't do good if we were all Big Brother or Survivor players going into a season, but I think it's the threat level, right? Like you can't take someone like me or Dan Giesling or Danielle Reyes and compare them to like a Dolores
Right.
or the Chancellor from the UK or whatever.
Yeah.
Threat levels, right? So you're gonna
Yeah.
come like when you go into those games, it's like, okay, well, probability, you're gonna always target the gamers first a little bit.
Hmm.
So I think we have lesser of a chance because of the threat level.
Yeah.
Even if you are non-threatening in Big Brother, I think you still get targeted because of that. Like for me, Rachel was one. It was so obvious to me on the show. It's like, well, it's duh, she's obviously a faithful.
Right.
They banished her
Yeah. No, it's so true.
because she's a gamer. So it's like, I don't know. It would have to be someone like I can't even think of a person that would be non-threat level.
Yeah.
Like
No,
even
it's
Ian,
true.
he's one
Yeah.
big brother. They're going to target the crap out of him.
Yeah, no, it's so true. I think it's like also, Survivor and Big Brother players, they
It's
come
the
into it like
same.
wanting to play like a
Yeah.
game. So they do all
Yeah.
this stuff. And like people that are there from The Bachelor are just like not on their level of like thinking in terms of,
And
yeah.
the people from Housewives just want camera time. And they
Yeah,
don't
right.
the thing about, and they don't want to look dumb on TV. So they want to
Yeah,
get rid of the
right.
gamers so they look like they're the smart ones, like whatever.
Yeah, no, it's so true. Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. Are there any players, from old school Big Brother, even more recently, that you really want to see play Big Brother again? Would you ever play Big Brother again?
I think I don't want, no, I don't want to play Big Brother for a fifth time. I'm good on that. Like, I've had a really nice time. I've spent so many days in that house playing. I'm good on Big Brother. I think the only thing that would potentially get me back on Big Brother is like way later on in my life. Like, if my kids were like, I want to do like a blood versus water
Oh
season,
yeah.
I, I would be down for that. It really would just be me dying on a sword for my kid. I would do it for them.
Yeah.
But for me to go in to a season, for sure not an all-star season. Are you kidding me? No, thank you. I don't pre-game with people. I'm kind of out of the Big Brother community. I don't go to their events.
Hmm.
So the pre-gaming is too much for me to deal with an all-star season.
Gotcha. And then lastly, just tell me a little bit about your partnership with gamblingsites.com. How did you get involved in the site? And yeah, just tell me about your work with them.
Yeah, they just seem like a super legit company and they really bring people together. And so it was just something I wanted to be a part of.